it's Carolyn Hallett here with the Whole Tulip. Today we're here with Dr. Michael Smith, the founder of Carolina's Natural Health Center. And today we're going to talk about immune health with cold and flu season quickly approaching. But first, can you tell us what a naturopathic physician is and how you differ from a conventional doctor?
Sure. Yeah, so as a naturopathic doctor, we are well trained in medicine. We're trained as primary care physicians. But we take a very different approach in that we really focus on treating you, the person, as opposed to just treating the disease or illness or symptoms that show up. And our expertise is in understanding how the body works very well. So we can help to improve and elevate your state of health by helping to correct the cause of the issue, not just trying to cover up the symptoms that are showing up.
Okay, very interesting. I don't think a lot of people realize that. And you're a trained medical doctor, is that correct? But you just decided to go a different route than a conventional.
No, I'm actually a naturopathic doctor, which is different training. So in naturopathic medicine, there's actually 5 schools in the United States that offer a in-residency naturopathic medical program where we have the same level of medical training as an MD, but beyond that, we're also well trained in nutrition, probably more than any other profession out there, botanical medicine, homeopathy, one of the areas I specialize in, hydrotherapy, counseling. So we have lots of different tools that we have in our toolbox, but it's not so much the tool as it is in how we use it and the approach that we take.
Okay, very interesting. Well, today we want to talk to you about immune health because most of your tips of the day this week have been about immune health. And you said this week that an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. Can you tell us exactly what you meant by that?
Sure. I think when it comes to kind of immune health and cold and flu season, people are always concerned about getting cold and flus, and there's lots we can do to prevent it. And much more than just kind of what we see out there. Obviously, obvious stuff like wash your hands and stay away from sick people. But the other things that we can do not only help to prevent the flu or cold, but also help to improve your health. So some key things that I really focus on that I want to make sure people are doing is you want to make sure you sleep. Your immune system is most active during the night when you're asleep. And too many people are trying to burn the candle at both ends. They're not getting enough sleep, and they wonder why they get sick, and they're not getting well. So super important. And if you ever do get sick, the most important thing that you need to do is rest. So sleep is key. Obviously make sure you're staying well hydrated, drink plenty of fluids, and you want to focus on eating real whole foods. These are the things that are going to best feed and nourish our body and our own immune system to help to protect us in case we do get sick or are exposed to something. And when getting sick, there's really kind of 2 things that need to happen. We need to have exposure, and we need to be susceptible. And so if we took a room full of people and we exposed everybody in the room to the flu virus, not everybody's going to get the flu. Only those that are susceptible at that time are going to get the flu. And so the susceptibility part is a big thing that we can control because you can't always control the exposure part. And so some things that I often recommend people do is one is probiotics. So probiotics are good beneficial bacteria that really kind of feed our guts and help to modulate our immune system. They play a key role in helping to support a healthy immune function. Another key thing is vitamin D. And vitamin D is not a vitamin, it's actually a hormone. And it's essential for your innate immune system to function. If you don't have enough vitamin D, your immune system cannot actually mount an attack against a bacteria or virus as it shows up. So you want to make sure you're taking some or having enough vitamin D in your body. And the third thing is a whole food product that I recommend called Juice Plus, because it's actually whole foods. They take vine ripened fruits and vegetables, juice them, dehydrate them, and put them into capsules, or for kids, put them into chewables. And so it's a great way to help to kind of fill in the bases in your diet with whole foods. Also, there's been much research on Juice Plus, been 31 studies that have been published on it, and we know that through a number of the studies we see increases in immune function. And also fewer people get sick, fewer sick days when they do get sick, so some real significant benefits from that.
Our whole family takes it, Audrey's whole family takes it, we love
Awesome.
Juice Plus. And our clients that we turn it on to because of it, because of you, love it as well. Now, every day, are there certain foods people should focus on putting more of in their body and other foods that they should think about eliminating from their diet? And then also, do you mind touching a little bit on dairy and how that could affect your immune system and
Sure.
immune health?
Yeah, so some foods you definitely want to stay away from because they will hamper your immune system are sweets and sugars. Just a teaspoon of sugar, which isn't a whole lot. If you start to look at what's out, it's about 4 grams of sugar. It suppresses your immune system for up to 6 hours. So it's a significant effect that sugar has on us. And so avoiding that is really important. And you want to start to move towards eating whole foods. And so I define whole foods as it doesn't come in a package and it doesn't have a label on it. If it's in a box or has some package or a label, you got to think it's been processed in some way or another. So eating things that don't come in a package is really what you want. And that's going to be your fruits and vegetables, your lean quality proteins, things like that that are going to really feed and nourish your body and help to support a healthy immune system. And staying away from the packaged processed foods, because all those have additives in terms of sugar and salt and other artificial flavors and chemicals that are going to also interfere with proper immune function. Yeah. And then in terms of dairy, dairy is a big culprit that often for many people causes a whole host of immune reactions. And so if people are either susceptible or getting sick, or are sick, you really do want to avoid dairy because it can really get in the way of your body's ability to try and heal.
That's very interesting.
Yeah.
And so if people do get sick or they're more interested in learning more about what you do, what's the best way to contact you and set up an appointment?
Yeah, I would really encourage people to just give our office a call. You can reach us at 704-708-4404. We offer free consultations so we can discuss with you more about what we do and how we can help with in terms of your health. So find out more about us on our website, which is carolinasnaturalhealth.com.
Thank you very much for being with us here today, Dr. Smith.
Thank you.
We appreciate all the information.
Yeah.